Hey everyone, welcome back to Thoughtmosphere. So today we'll be looking at a protocol called Mirror. They have a second version coming soon around July, and we're going to explore what the features are about. Mirror is basically a decentralized investment platform, like Robinhood but on the blockchain and decentralized. And it allows users to buy synthetic assets that mirrors the price of the real-world counterpart. Assets include like your S&P, your Tesla, your Amazon, quite a number of tech stocks, even gold and silver, and even like Goldman Sachs. So it's quite useful if you are on crypto and you want to get exposure to traditional assets as well to diversify your portfolio. It's built on the Terra ecosystem, which is one of the top ecosystems in DeFi at the moment. So Mirror V2 changes include the governance incentives, new collaterals for minting, as well as incentivizing short positions and trading pre-IPO assets. I'll be going through the actual demo on the Mirror version 2 itself as well, so you guys can take a look at how it looks like and how it works. Okay, so basically for point number 1, encourage governance participation. Right now, Mirror is a decentralized governance platform as well, as in the governance has been decentralized, and holders of Mirror tokens are basically owners of the Mirror platform in a way, and they can vote for proposals, and they can also create new proposals. So previously in version 1, you need 100 Mirror to create a new poll, but in version 2, you only need to pay 1 Mirror to create a new poll. If the poll passes, you get your Mirror back. If the poll fails, the Mirror is distributed to Mirror stakers as rewards. So this is how Mirror looks like. It's a pretty slick interface. You have your dashboard, and then you can see the different assets that is available for trading on the Mirror ecosystem. There's quite a number of them, as you can see. And then you are able to trade your different assets, and then you can also mint assets, which are like shorting, and then you can provide liquidity, and then you can stake your liquidity to earn Mirror income, Mirror rewards for income. And then you can also stake your Mirror to participate in governance, which allows you to vote on certain protocols. So it is quite an interesting protocol, and I'm looking forward to the launch of Mirror V2. So in Mirror V2, they are encouraging governance participation, and they do this by reducing the Mirror requirements to create a new poll from 100 Mirror down to just 1 Mirror. So on the Mirror platform itself, if you go to governance and then you create a poll and then you type something, you will see that you need to deposit 100 Mirror. But on Mirror V2, the deposit amount is only 1 Mirror, so it's greatly reduced. And that's probably to incentivize more people to create polls. Because if you create a poll, and if it passes, you get your Mirror back, no problem. But if the poll fails, the Mirror is distributed to all Mirror stakers. So if the minimum threshold is 100 Mirror, it might be too high for some people to create proposals. And you get voting rewards on top of staking rewards as well. So previously in Mirror V1, there is only 2 options. It's either yes or no. But in Mirror version 2, there's a third option called abstain, where you basically don't choose whether it's yes or no. It's like, I don't know. And you still get your voting rewards. The voting rewards is to be decided at the moment. And the quorum has been reduced from 10% to 5%. So if you notice, the threshold is usually at 10% for it to be able to pass, but now it's been reduced to 5%. There will also be a snapshot whenever a poll is created to ensure that the extra Mirror that is staked is not going to affect the quorum. So what this means is that right now, if there's a proposal, right, when the proposal is created in Mirror version 2, the amount of total stake Mirror will be snapshot, and even if more people come in and stake, the 5% quorum will be based off the snapshot amount and not based on the current staked amount. Yeah, this way, if there is a proposal and then suddenly there's a lot more people staking, suddenly the quorum gets harder to reach in terms of absolute figures. So that's meant to make sure that it is less, the additional Mirror stake will affect the quorum less. So the takeaway is that it's easier to launch, and there will be more incentive to vote. So the second point we're going to talk about is the new collateral for minting. Right now, if you go over to Mirror mainnet and you borrow you want to collateralize, you can, in the Mirror version 2, you can collateralize with AUST, which is basically your UST inside Anchor. So it's like Anchor UST. And then you can also use Luna, Mirror, and Anchor to collateralize. If you look at Mirror version 1 now, those are not available and you can only collateralize with UST or other assets. So this creates more use case for Luna, Mirror, and Anchor as well. Do note that there is 33% more collateral required for Luna, Mirror, and Anchor due to its volatile nature. So if you look at UST, the collateral ratio is 200%. But if you look at Luna, the collateral ratio is 250%, Mirror as well, and Anchor as well. But the collateral ratio for existing M assets remain at 200%. The third main feature is the short incentive. So this will be quite a big segment. Basically, the problem right now is that there is always premium on Mirror assets. So if we take a look at Mirror, and then we go to the assets page, you always notice that there is a positive spread. This is because you are much more incentivized to buy the token, to pair liquidity, to earn the APR, rather than to short it, to push the premium down so that it maintains the peg. And the solution to this is, in version 2, when you short it, it automatically mints, sells, and provides you with short tokens, SLP, that is staked, that rewards you with Mirror tokens. So in version 1, when you mint the token, when you short it, you do not get rewarded with Mirror tokens. But in version 2, you do get rewarded with Mirror tokens to incentivize you to short so that the peg is closer to the original peg. Yeah, so Mirror tokens are distributed to both long LP providers or normal LP providers, as well as short LP providers, assuming both of you stake the tokens. In short, tokens SLP is automatically staked, so you don't have to do additional steps. When you buy an M asset and you provide liquidity, you still have to do the additional step of staking it. The higher the price premium, the higher the reward that you get for providing your short SLP. So just an explanation of SLP, which means the short liquidity pool tokens. So here's an explanation of SLP, or short liquidity pool tokens. Basically, when you short, you're minting the M asset at the Oracle price, and then you sell it at the TerraSwap price. So because there's always a premium, or there's usually a premium, when you mint at the Oracle price, you're minting it at a cheaper price, and when you sell at the TerraSwap price, you're selling it at a higher price. So if you see the premium on M assets, they are usually 2%. Sometimes they can be as high as 4-5% depending on the market. And this gives you an incentive to actually short it because you capture the spread. When you short, like for example Gold Trust, you mint it at the Oracle price, this one here, and then you short it at this price. So you more or less immediately capture the 2.28% spread. So that's your profit. When you stake your SLP token, you get Mirror rewards between 0 to 40% based on the premium between 0 to 6.25%. An easy number to take note of is 2% price premium earns you 20% of the Mirror rewards, because usually the price premium is around 2%. And you get Mirror rewards as well for staking your short LP between 0 to 40% based on 0 to 6.25% premium. So what this means is that right now, if you look at the rewards, so if you look at the normal LPs, all the rewards right now, for example, we look at GME, the APR 79.57% is all given to people providing the normal LP tokens, which are generally long in nature, and none is provided to the people who are minting it and selling it, basically shorting it. So with this new protocol, with this new update, if there's a 2% price premium, you'll be sharing 20% of this with the short LP tokens, short LP stakers. So the APR as a whole, I think, will reduce to incentivize the people who are shorting the tokens to create a better price peg. And not only that, generally people don't short. So although 20% of this APR might seem like a very small amount, because the total amount staked in that pool might be very small as lesser people are shorting in general, that 20% of the API that you earn might be of a much bigger pool that you own if you are providing more shorts, which can be a attractive incentive to actually short to earn more mirror tokens than those that long it. The short LP tokens can be unstaked and burned anytime to get back your collateral, but you don't get your UST when you sell your SLP. So in the step over here, when you sell your MSET at the Terra swap price, you would think that you get back your UST, but it's actually locked for 15 days. This is to prevent you from immediately exiting your short position by buying back your MSET, which would again increase the premium on the asset. So they lock it for 15 days. And if you want to close off your position, you can do that, but you must have additional UST to buy back your position. So the capital required is actually an additional 100%. So most of the collateralization ratio is at 200% to be safe. But if you want to close it in less than 15 days, you need to have another 100% of your capital to be able to use that amount to buy back your position, and then you can close it. So I'll be going through a demo on how that works. There's also an additional 1.5% protocol fee every time you close a position. And this fee is on your borrowed asset using the Oracle price in version 2, which is very good because in version 1, the 1.5% fee is on your collateral, which is the bigger amount usually, which can be very punishing. And basically, if you short, you want the asset to drop at least 1.5% to break even due to the fees. But even if it doesn't drop 1.5%, you are still being rewarded in mirror tokens, which might make up for the fee that you are incurring. Okay, so how that works is, right now, I want to mint, let's say, Airbnb. I go over to the shorts, and then I can collateralize, let's say 1,000, and then I would create a short position. Okay, I now have a short position. Then I'll go over to my page. And then you can see that I'm actually farming my short Airbnb under short farming. And if I want to close it, right now you can see I don't have any UST unlocked. Right, the locked UST is 510, which is about 200% collateral ratio. And if I want to claim UST, they will say that I have nothing to claim. So what I need to do is basically, if I want to close off for the position, I go under manage, and then over here I will need to go to close, and then I'll need to buy my mirror Airbnb position. So I'll take the burn amount, and then I'll go to buy, and then I'll paste it in here. And then I like to, it's good to increase the amount by just a little bit so that you get the actual, you should be able to close it. And then now you go back to your page, and then you click on manage, and then go back to close, and then now you can close your position. And then you notice that there is a protocol fee, and that's basically the protocol fee, the 1.5% on your $500. So if you take 500 times 1.5%, it should give you about $7.50, which is the protocol fee as well. In the past, it used to be on the collateral, so it used to be on 1,000 UST, which means your protocol fee is doubled. Okay, so now that's done. So there are other transaction fees involved in the whole process, and that's why my total value is less than the 10,000 that I started with. Okay, so personally, I feel that 15 days is a bit long. I think hopefully there's a proposal in the future that can change this down to maybe 5 days or 3 days, so that it's easier to initiate a short position. But we'll see how that goes. The fourth thing is that there are now pre-IPO assets that you can trade. So if the pre-IPO vote passes, then the asset will be minted and can be traded like any other M asset. And once the IPO happens, the Mirror Oracle will report the price as per usual. So this means that you can actually speculate on pre-IPO asset prices. Alright, the overall takeaway is that it incentivizes you to short assets that have high premium by rewarding you with Mirror tokens. This is potentially bullish for Mirror and Terra ecosystem fundamentals, as these additional features can attract more participants to enter the Mirror ecosystem. And in order to enter the Mirror ecosystem, you need to buy more UST in order to participate in all of these features. Right now, from my understanding, no other synthetic protocols like Synthetix or Linear Finance have these features at the moment. So that makes Mirror the leading synthetic platform in my opinion. Alright, that's all I wanted to share for Mirror version 2. I think it's quite interesting and I look forward to it being launched. I might do another video update once it launches. So remember to subscribe and like if you found this video useful. Thank you!